Hello, cadets. Myself, Captain Shaila Mengane, Associate NCC Officer. Today, we will study NCC organization. Weightage for this topic in B certificate exam is 5 marks. The National Cadet Corps came into existence on 16 July 1948 under the 31st NCC Act of 1948 based on the recommendation of Pandit H.N. Kunzru Committee. NCC was started with strength of 38,500 boys cadets. Girl cadets were added in the Army Wing in 1949, Air Wing in 1950, and Naval Wing in 1952. In the initial stages, NCC was confined mainly to the urban areas. Today, NCC has spread to every corner of the country, having more than 13 lakh cadets. The National Cadet Corps, which has both boys and girls as cadets, has the basic aim of developing the character qualities in the youth to make good citizens of the society and worthy leaders of the future in every walk of life. The National Cadet Corps, which has both boys and girls as cadets, has the basic aim of developing the character qualities in the youth to make them good citizens of the society and worthy leaders of the future in every walk of life. The National Cadet Corps is the only organization of its kind which imparts leadership, discipline, integration, adventure, military, physical, and community development training to over 14 lakhs youth of the country. The youth of the country are the future of India. The NCC is the organization to install the values of unity and discipline, which is the motto of NCC. And the cardinals are obey with a smile, be punctual, work hard without fuss, make no excuse, and tell no lies. Aims of the NCC are to develop character, comradeship, discipline, leadership, secular outlook, spirit of adventure, sportsmanship, and ideals of selfless service among the youth of the country. Second, to create a human resource of organized, trained, and motivated youth to develop, to provide leadership in all walk of life and always be available for the service of the nation. Third one is to provide a suitable environment to motivate the youth to take up a career in the armed forces. These are the objectives of NCC. Reach out to the maximum youth through various institutions. Make NCC as an important part of society. Teach positive thinking and attitude to the youth. Mold the youth of the entire country into united, secular, and disciplined citizens. Provide an ideal platform for the youth to showcase their potential in nation building. Reach out to the youths of friendly foreign countries through youth exchange program. The NCC organization is administered through the Ministry of Defense. The Defense Secretary is overall in charge, who is responsible to the Government of India for efficient functioning of the NCC and other matters. The NCC is headed by Director General, that is DG NCC. An army officer of the rank of Lieutenant General who is responsible for the functioning of the NCC in the country through the Directorate General NCC situated at Delhi. The DG at the Directorate General NCC is assisted by two additional DGs, means ADG, one Major General from the Army and other a Rear Admiral from the Navy or an Air Vice Marshal from the Air Force. There are five deputy directorate, directors general, that is DDGs, of the rank brigadier and equivalent, three brigadier and one commodore or air commodore, and one civilian officer. At the state level, the country has been divided into 17 directorates covering all states and union territories. These directorates are headed by an officer of the rank of brigadier or its equivalent from the other two services, means Army and Navy. Each of the state NCC directorate controls 2 to 14 group headquarters headed by an officer of the rank colonel or equivalent. In all, there are 95 group headquarters in the country who exercise control over a network of 667 army wing units, including technical and girls unit, 60 naval wing units, and 61 air squadron. The NCC unit is commanded by a lieutenant colonel or equivalent. In addition, the NCC has two training officers training schools, that is Kamti near Nagpur in Maharashtra for male, and Women Officers Training Academy, now it is known as OTA, at Gwalior for female ANO, where professors and teachers from college and school are specially trained to impart training to the cadets as associate NCC officers, means ANO. In Maharashtra, there are seven group headquarters, namely Amravati, Aurangabad, Kolhapur, Nagpur, Pune, Mumbai A, and Mumbai B. The NCC has organized into three wings: Army, Navy, and Air Wing. Each wing consists of junior division and senior division. Each wing, in addition to JD and SD, also has a girls division consisting of junior wing JW and senior wing SW. The NCC is staffed by personnel drawn from the three services. Regular officers drawn from the services, three services, that is NCC Directorate, are headed by service officers of the rank of brigadier and equivalent. Group headquarters are headed by the service officers of the rank colonel and equivalent, and units are headed by service officers of the rank colonel or lieutenant colonel. They are responsible for proper training, planning, and execution of NCC activities. Whole time lady officer, that is WTLO, a cadre of whole time lady officer with cadre strength of 110 officers, has been sanctioned in 1995. They are to be commissioned partly through departmental channel and partly through UPSC in phase manner. Associate NCC officer ANOs are teachers or lecturers in the respective school or colleges who volunteer to serve in the NCC. They are responsible for training and administration of the NCC subunit attached to their school college and for overall discipline of the cadets placed under their charge. They are paid an honorarium for their service by the state government. They are granted commission in NCC on a part-time basis. Girl Cadet Instructor. For training of girl cadets, a cadre of GCI was instituted in the 60s. This is a Group C post. The GCI look after the administration in the girls battalion and also perform escort duties for girl cadet when girls are going for camps and adventure activities. In order to give them better promotional avenue, the cadre has recently been restructured into three grades, that is grade 1, 2 and 3, means GCI 1, GCI 2 and GCI 3. Permanent instructional staff means PI staff. For the NCC consisting of junior commission officer means JCO and non-commissioned officers means NCO of the armed force are posted on tenure basis on extra regimental employment. Civilian gliding instructor CGIs are posted to NCC Air Wing Squadron. Their primary task is to train NCC cadets in flying. Then civilian staff means the staff which works in office, that is in NCC battalion or unit. Training in NCC instill qualities like nationalism, patriotism, discipline, team spirit de corps, leadership, and self-confidence, and promote overall personality development. NCC gives a tremendous opportunity to one and all for betterment, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, or economic status. Based on the aims of NCC, the organization has laid down training syllabi for the cadets. The syllabi for the junior division cadet cover a period of 2 years and senior division cadets covers a period of 3 years. Except for minor variation, the syllabi for each division is similar for both boy and girl cadets. The training year match the academic and financial years. Training activities are classified as institutional training. It includes camp training, attachment training, naval wing activities, air wing activities, remount and veterinary activities, social service and community development activities, youth exchange program, adventure training and sports. In institutional training, this training is mostly carried out in school and college by the cadets. In addition, depending upon the types of wing, basic knowledge of that service is imparted to the cadets. Example, gliding and powered flying for air wing cadets and boat pulling and sailing for naval wing cadets. Camp training constitutes the most important part of NCC training. Every cadet in the NCC is expected to attend at least two camps during one's tenure to complete the training syllabi. Annual training camp. These are held within the state under the aegis of respective NCC directorate. The camps are of 10 days duration for all. Centrally organized camps are of an all India nature and are planned by headquarter DGNCC in the consultation with the directorate nominated to conduct them. Selected cadets, as per the vacancies allotted to each directorate, participate in these camps. The following types of centrally organized camps are leadership camp. These camps are conducted on all India basis. There are four advanced leadership camp and three basic leadership camp held each year. Thal Sainik Camp. Two Thal Sainik camps are conducted at RD Parade Ground, Delhi Cantonment every year. That is one for boys and one for girls, including JDJW. Vayu Sainik Camp. This centrally organized camp is organized for Air Wing cadets. Cadets from all directorates attend the camp. This VSC is generally conducted in the month of October. Now Sainik Camp. This centrally organized naval camp is conducted annually for selected naval wing cadets. Boat pulling, regatta, and sailing competitions are the main attractions of this camp. Rock climbing camp are held each year to expose the cadet to the basics of rock climbing and to inculcate the spirit of adventure. National Integration Camps NIC. The camps are conducted on all India basis and help bridge the cultural gap among various states of India. In addition, the NCC conduct NIC at remote and forward areas to promote national integration. Special NICs are conducted regularly at Leh, Srinagar, northeastern region, Port Blair, and Rajasthan. Also, there is a Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat camp, which is centrally organized, and the cadets from two states are participated in it. Republic Day Camp and Prime Minister Rally. The Republic Day Camp is a prestigious camp inaugurated by Vice President of India and visited by Raksha Mantri, Raksha Rajya Mantri, Chief Minister of Delhi, the three service chief, that is, Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Naval Staff, and Chief of Air Staff, and other dignitaries. During the camp, a horse show and cultural programs are held wherein important dignitaries are invited as chief guests. The camp culminates in the Prime Minister rally on 27 January every year, which showcase all the activities of NCC. Attachment training. NCC Army Wing cadets are given an opportunity to live and work in regular service unit in the form of attachment training. Every year, a large number of officers and cadets, including women officers and senior wing girl cadets, get attached to various units of the Army for a duration of 2 weeks. Attachment to Indian Military Academy and Officer Training Academy OTA. Every year, selected cadets are given attachment training with IMA and OTA respectively. Naval Wing activities. Naval Wing syllabus is common for both girls and boys. During sea training, naval subjects like seamanship, navigation, communication, gunnery, damage control, and ship safety are taught to cadets. Swimming, scuba diving, and windsurfing are other interesting activities. Air wing activities, gliding, microlight flying, and attachment training with Air Force Station are the main activities. NCC has adopted community development activities with the aim of NCC cadets imbibing selfless service to the community, dignity of labor, importance of self-help, need to protect the environment and to assist weaker section of society in their upliftment. Some of the major activities are tree plantation, social justice day, pulse polio immunization, AIDS awareness rally, International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, Save Girl Child, Swachh Bharat, water conservation, blood donation, organ donation awareness rally. The aim of YEP is a country to country exchange of cadets belonging to NCC equivalent government, youth organization of friendly countries, and participation in NCC activities of the host country to create and increase awareness among participants and appreciation of each other's socio-economic and cultural realities. These exchanges are done with NCC community of 10 countries, namely Australia, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Canada, Maldives, Nepal, Singapore, UK, Russia, and Vietnam at international level. Adventure training and sports. NCC takes part in Subroto Cup football tournament, Jawaharlal Nehru Hockey Cup tournament, and Mavlankar shooting championships on regular basis. Other than this, NCC cadets take part in mountaineering, trekking, motorcycle expedition, parachute sailing, parachute sailing, para courses, slithering, desert safari, and whitewater rafting. This is all about NCC organization. Now, cadet induction in NCC means how the cadets are selected for NCC training. The criteria is actually the induction into NCC is on a voluntary basis, and students, both boys and girls, can join at the age of 13 years in JD and JW, and in senior division at the age of 16 years up to 26, with physically and medically fit. First criteria is the cadet, I mean the student, should be citizen of India or a subject of Nepal. The enrollment period is 3 years for senior division and 2 years for junior division. The can For A certificate exam, cadet must have attended minimum 75% of total training period laid down in the syllabus for the first and second year of junior division and must have attended one annual training camp. For B certificate exam, the cadet must have attended minimum 75% of total training period laid down in the syllabus for the first and second year for senior division B. Must have attended one annual training camp or NIC and must processing a certificate will be awarded, and the cadet possessing a certificate will be awarded 10 bonus marks. An air wing cadet must do a minimum of 10 glide launches. For C certificate exam, the cadet must be in possession of B certificate. The cadet must be in third year of NCC. The cadet must have attended minimum of 75% of period of third year syllabus during the academic session and must have attended two ATCs or one ATCs, and in addition to in addition one of the other camp like RD, centrally organized camp, that is COC, para training, national integration camp, all India trekking expedition, all India mountaineering expedition, attachment training with service units, any one of the adventure course, sailing expedition with actual sailing exceeding 10 days, duly approved by DGNCC, any cadets participating in National Rifle Association of India matches as part of DGNCC team, special service camps, successfully done scuba diving course, youth exchange, and foreign cruise for Navy. Grading in NCC. A cadet has to obtain 45% mark in each paper and 50% mark in the aggregate to pass the examination. Grading based on total marks obtained will be awarded as cadets obtaining 80% marks and above graded as A, for 65% and below 80% grade B, for 50% and below 65 grade C, and cadets obtaining less than 45% in any paper or less than 50% of the aggregate. Then cadet is declared as a fail. On joining NCC, a cadet does not have to pay for his uniform. Certain clothing items are given to cadets on the basis and few items on returnable basis, on the retention basis and returnable basis, two types. The desirability of composing a NCC song was considered in January 1956. The official song of NCC, Kadam Mila Ke Chal, was adopted in 63 and registered in 69 with approval of the Ministry of Defense. In 74, it was felt that the song has failed to catch the imagination of the youth and there was a need for a change. Director of documentary film on NCC, A Cadet's Diary, happened to hear the song Hum Sab Hindi Hai, which appears to have been first sung at Youth Festival Chandigarh sometime during 68 to 69, and he introduced it in the documentary film. The song was a hit and played repeatedly in Republic Day camps. In 1980, the word Hindi was substituted with Bhartiya, and the lyrics are हम सब भारतीय हैं, हम सब भारतीय हैं, अपनी मंजिल एक है, आहा एक है, ओह एक है, हम सब भारतीय हैं, हम सब भारतीय हैं. These are the lyrics of NCC song. From time to time, central and state government announce number of incentives for NCC cadets. These incentives are in the field of employment as well as academics and personal incentives including medal, trophy, cash awards, etc. The expenditure incurred on NCC training is borne by government. A cadet does not have to pay for uniform, camp, parade, adventure sports, or transportation from a central place to the place of training. In addition, they are given good refreshment during parade and wholesome meals during camps. In order to make cadet association with NCC more pleasant and rewarding, various kinds of financial assistance are also given to the deserving cadets. The scholarships given to the cadets are Cadet Welfare Society scholarship of rupees 6,000, Best Cadet Award first for the first best cadet it is 3,500 and for second it is 2,500. CM scholarship of rupees 2,000. Command scholarship awarded by group headquarter that is rupees 4,000. Sham Benigal scholarship 10,000. State government scholarship 750 and Ashok Mhatre scholarship is 4,000. This is NCC flag. Contains NCC crest in gold in the middle with the letters NCC. Red for Army, deep blue for Navy, and light blue for Air Force. The 17 lotus, these are, represent the 17 state directorates. Unity of unity and discipline, that is Ekta or Anushasan, is written at the bottom of the NCC flag. Now see how NCC helps you. NCC train you to lead in 3 years. You build up your personality through NCC activities. Active participation in NCC activities help you to imbibe officer-like qualities in you unknowingly. NCC cadet stands on different platforms as she is taught how to walk, talk, address troop, maintain turnout, and hence it prepare a personality. In academic field, Pune University giving 5 grace marks to NCC cadets. Nowadays, in credit system, 1 credit is given to NCC cadet. The benefits are given. It is different in different state. Benefit benefit to RDC cadet. NCC cadet holding C certificate and taken part in RDC New Delhi will now be exempted from C, that is entrance exam for recruitment in soldier clerk and will be awarded 100% marks in lieu of CEE. Many incentives provided by NCC cadets by paramilitary force in BSF, CISF, Coast Guard, Indo-Tibetan Border Police, and Commission of Cadets in Armed Force as officer. Girl cadets also can get different job. NCC Special Entry Scheme for Senior Division graduate in OTA in group 19 to 25 years with 50% mark through DDG of state for direct interview every year. The cadets are exempted from CDS examination conducted by UPSC. The cadet should have A or B grade in C certificate exam. While appearing in B certificate exam, you should know answers of these questions like Defense Minister, DG NCC, ADG of your directorate, Group commander of your group headquarters. These are the details of retention item, and these are the life cycle item. This column indicate the life of the atom. Means for water bottle, which is given by the government, the life cycle is 60 month. Belt 168 month, and so on. Thank you for watching this video. Jai Hind.